50,000 you lucky my hand. 20,000 I'm a flock I man. I troublesome I got it going on. Girls them a give me standing ovation. Get to know me through my occupation. Done with parley down in my basement. Send out a ad for your yo. I got the young for them berry, the sweet for them terry. Young girl my jelly, make we get silly. I don't smoke my belly, you love it come get me, baby. I got the young for them berry, the sweet for them terry. Young girl my jelly, make we get silly. I don't smoke my belly, you love it come get me, baby. I got so much girls I forgot. I got so much girls more than Butchers got locks. I've got so much girls more than Chef got pox. I've got so much girls more than Feet got socks. So much girls in a big pile of pox. I've got so much girls, listen good now chops. Just gonna relax, enough girls we got. Yeah, Troublesome there. I got the young for them berry, the sweet for them terry. Young girl my jelly, make we get silly. I don't smoke my belly, you love it come get me, baby. I got the young for them berry, the sweet for them terry. Young girl my jelly, make we get silly. I don't smoke my belly, you love it come get me, baby. Well, I'm a sterner, you don't need the room about me and your daughter in the back of my hand. But well, when something, it did work out splendor. Yes, it did meet her, and it did greet her, and it did treat her, and it did sweet her. It 12 in something, it did more than please her. When me sink it in deep, in a shitty kikita. Well, I took that, well, I don't wanna pray now. I got the young for them berry, the sweet for them terry. Young girl my jelly, make we get silly. I don't smoke my belly, you love it come get me, baby. I got so much girls I forgot. I got so much girls more than Butchers got locks. I've got so much girls more than Chef got pox. I've got so much girls more than Feet got socks. So much girls in a big pile of pox. I've got so much girls, listen good now chops. Just gonna relax, enough girls we got. Yeah, Troublesome there.
Yeah. Yes, my people. If you don't know that tune there, you wasn't outside, man. Seriously, that's a big one. That's a classic. And you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, it's another episode of 3Smoke. I am your host, Millie Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with Mo. I'm here with the Prime Minister. And today we got a big guest, legendary guest, you know what I'm saying? As you heard in the track before, you know what I'm saying? Major things. I was outside raving to that, you know what I'm saying? Doing things to that tune there. So, yeah, Troublesome in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Manners. Yeah, big up, you know.
How's it going, my bro, man?
I'm cool still, getting older, you know.
Yeah.
Hair drop out and them thing, but you don't know, man, still healthy otherwise.
How's life treating you, man?
Everything blessed still. The youth, them good.
Yeah.
You understand? So, family good, healthy, so, you know, give thanks.
Even that joint there, that's a classic, but we're going to get into that one further down. But
aye.
Yeah, man was outside to that, you know what I'm saying, raving and doing things to that joint there, man. So, yeah.
Those were the days.
Definitely, but we're going to start from the background, you know what I'm saying, the beginning, you know what I'm saying, origin and everything like that. So, what's your background and origin?
Well, Troublesome Mummy is from Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
Troublesome Father is from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Mummy and Daddy meet in London. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they're the Windrush people, them.
Yeah.
They meet over here. Have my sister, have myself. At the age of 12 now, they're fed up at England now. And shipped me over there for a little period of time.
Where?
I went to Trinidad.
To Trinidad, yeah?
I went to Jamaica.
Okay, you went both places?
I went both places.
So, how was it growing up in Trinidad first?
It was nice. I mean, it's a totally different experience. It's a very, you know, Caribbean on the whole is very, discipline is there.
Yeah.
You know, education is high. I remember leaving school here and going over there and struggled. You know, like they were more advanced. The children were more advanced.
At a younger age or?
At a younger age, they were more advanced. You know, they were learning stuff what I haven't even reached at that stage, you know, so it was a kind of, you know, it was refreshing in a sense where even the teachers who looked like me had time for me. You know, they always had time for me, and I mean, there was a lovely experience because from your little and you start play outside. Obviously, I'm coming from England, so you have football boots and them kind of thing. The other people, they don't have no football boots.
Yeah.
So you feel away. So you're fine after the first week, 2 weeks. I don't want to put on my football boots. Because I don't want to be...
Well, you say you want to play barefoot too.
I want to play barefoot because I don't want to be a different... You understand me, I said? So It was... Man, I learned to climb coconut tree out there. You understand? As a yardie, you understand? I grew up, I had those experiences, those early experiences, those innocent experiences where over here you're kind of confined by the climate and where we live in the city. In the Caribbean, I had rivers around me, I had the sea around me. So as a youth, you're playing and you're getting into those things. You're learning how to fish, you're learning how to hunt, set trap. You understand?
So you was more in tune with nature.
I was very in tune with nature because that's the place. You learn to cook from an early age. You learn how to do the basic things, but effective. You understand? So I thought it was more of a struggle coming back to England. Because when I come back to England at the age of 15, so I done my last year here in secondary school.
Before you get to England, did you notice any difference between Trinidad and Jamaica, or was it the same because it was Caribbean?
Yeah, there's differences there. I mean, you have to look at the set out, and Caribbean islands were captured by different countries. So you have different influences in those different countries.
Okay.
Whether the Spanish, whether the French, whether the English, you have different, you understand what I'm saying? So cultures, you have different cultures, you know, like Trinidad and Tobago is, I'd say, half-half, where it would be 50% African and 50% Asian.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? And then even if you look into that again, you probably have to take 10% away from the African and 10% away from the Asian and put the Spanish in there. You understand what I'm saying? So within that now, you have all of the cultures now. The people remember the ancient stuff where their grandparents and their great-grandparents, and it's all infused. So even the cooking is different. You know, different ways of preparing the food, and the tastes are different.
But it's the same food.
It's exactly the same thing.
But cooked different.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Because obviously it's the same climate. You have slight difference of vegetables out there because you have different land. So clay, the agriculture side of things. You understand what I'm saying? Different fruits. Even like you'll find mango in Jamaica.
Yeah.
There's different varieties in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay. Well,
they'll have the same variety, like the Julie. Yeah. There's sort of St. Julian mango, Julie mango. But then you have the smaller breeds of mango now. You have all heap of different breed of mango I never realised when I went to Trinidad.
You're teaching me something,
you know,
definitely.
Ice cream mango. The texture of the mango is like ice cream. You understand? You have starchy mango. It's a different kind of texture. You have little pa mango. You know, they're the same size, but different kind of flavours. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is deep still.
Yeah, because I just thought there was just one mango, so you're telling me there's all different type of mangoes.
The thing is deep, you know, you have certain things what they know and certain things other people know, like moringa and all of those kind of things. I grow having moringa in the yard. It's like a weed, it's like a natural weed. It grow everywhere. You understand? So you can have that as a salad. My mum now, she will take the leaves and dry them out. She'll put them on the veranda, dry them out for the day. You understand? Crush them up. And then you can boil it as a tea. You know, so there's all different kind of ways. So you're fine. And then coming here now, and then...
So was you with your parents in the Caribbean? Okay.
Yeah.
And then you came back with them here?
No, I came back by myself. My sister was living here. My sister's older than me. My sister's 10 years of my senior.
Okay.
You understand? So I stay with my sister.
Okay.
I stay with my sister when I'm coming back to England now. And now, probably the main reason me coming back to England, the Trinidad experience now, obviously, music is in something in me. You understand? It's in my family. The Jamaica side of things is Michael Rose. Michael Rose is my family. Very influential in the music, the time there. I'm watching the artists. I want to be like the artists. I'm starting to sing and those kind of things. Take it to the Trinidad, doing the kind of things. Set up with companies out there. There was a company out there called Amar. Was in a place called Maraval. And they had a lot of acts at that time. And there was a new surge of dancehall in the Trinidad at that time. You had people like General Grant, Daddy Ozzy. You had the Ghettorians. And that was the new surge. There was nothing before that. That was a new surge. So as a youth now, they were probably my but 5-6 years older than me.
Yeah.
So I'm watching and I joined up with them.
So when you came back to London, what area did you come back to?
Brixton.
Brixton.
Yeah.
Okay. So how was it growing up in Brixton?
Brixton was calm because you have to remember, so you see, as an artist, and well, this is my experience.
Yeah.
As a reggae artist, and I've always been proud of where my parents come. I've always been proud of my culture. You know, I like Liverpool. The reason I like Liverpool is John Barnes. Jamaican man, he reminded me of my dad. So, you understand, I've always been proud. Grew up in the 80s now, reggae was such a big thing and it was a universal thing. It wasn't a colour thing on my view, looking at it, because you had lots of white acts, UB40, you had many people all wanting to do the thing. You understand? So it was a proud thing. It wasn't something to be ashamed of. You go to school and like everybody wanted to be the Jamaican, or you understand, because our thing was that of that effect. Then you had the British artists, the Top Cats, the Sweetie Irie, Smiley Culture, General Levy. You know, they were at that time. They were in their prime. You know, I used to sit down on television and see Daddy Freddie in Guinness Book of Records. You know, this is how mainstream the thing was. It wasn't a thing where you have to go to a secret channel and watch it. Nah, you'll see that thing on Top of the Pops on a Thursday evening. You know, you'll see Sugar Mining out there, boogieing and those kind of things. So I gravitate to the thing. You know?
So that was like your musical influence and inspiration.
Daddy buy records. At that time, people bought records. You're a child in the house. What are you gonna do? You ain't got a computer. We're not that advanced.
No.
Yeah? You ain't going out on road. You're still a picnic, innit? What are you gonna do? You play the records. You start play the records over and over again. You understand? The first one I remember really was Top Cat. Me love me says, yes, me love me says, me follow me. Right. And it was like singing these songs and trying to mimic. I kept myself, I kept myself occupied in the house on a Saturday afternoon. Can't go outside, so what am I gonna do? I play music and lose myself for hours. You know, so it was one of those kind of things, and then doing things outside now with around friends, and then you get a feedback like, yo, your thing's hard. You understand? You should go here, then you go there. Yo, your thing's hard.
What's that, when you started doing music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's the only reason I carried on, because you get a reaction from people. So when you get, in Trinidad, we had a group called the Rising Sun. Yeah. Yeah, there was about 3 or 4 of us, Genie, Mad Snake, Barrington, and myself. And we used to go school competitions, and we win the competition. And that time I sing a tune. Ain't my tune. I just sing someone's tune, innit? What I hear on a mixtape, and bust up the place. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And just tear down the place, because you had that kind of intelligence already to know what's gonna work the crowd. I'm in school, do you understand what I'm saying? So it was kind of, you get that feedback, you want more. As a child only wants to be praised. A kid only wants to be praised and say, well done, you were really good. And when you're getting that, you want more and more and more.
Yeah, no, of course. So what was the community like in Brixton at that time when you came back?
The community was beautiful, man. I mean, I come back, obviously, I have my family here already, innit? You know, I have my people here already established. So it was like, yeah. They were playing my records before I come here. Before I came back, my sister's been here. Yeah, and she was sending, because I was recording out there. So she was sending my music to big DJs at that time, or still now, you know, like Scooby T. Scooby T was playing my tunes. So I came back on a kind of thing, well, I know what I'm doing. At that time in Angel Town, you had Early B. He had the studio in it, I went there. Daddy Noddy was holding sessions there. He used to hold a session there, I think, every Thursday. So he took a liking to me, you know, and said, come, you know, have a listen to some of these rhythms. I start voice, they take it up, they say, yeah, you know? And then it was a thing where...
What rhythms are those? Like a reggae, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a reggae artist. So now, after that now, I'm kind of different, innit? You know, like, with the Caribbean growing up with me, it was built to hustle and it was built to try to go and get it myself as well, with that mentality. So it's like, Mum, Dad, this is what I'm doing, you know? Like, I'm doing this, you know, Mum. They come over. They come over and they say, all right then, we'll give you a grand. Yeah? We're going to give you a grand to go and do your thing. So they say, all right then, we're going to look for the best reggae producers so they can build me a rhythm. Yeah? And I can maybe use their studio to voice it. Maffy and Fluxy made the phone call. They say, yeah, come. £250, come and do it. Not a problem, we can work with you. Mum and Dad come with me. Yeah, so we're up there. Voice the tune. The same garage tune. Yeah, voice that. And no, tell a lie, it was called Deep. Voice the tune called Deep. With that now, they say, yo, you're going on with a thing still. Come work with us.
Yeah.
You understand? So anyway, the Deep now, I put that out. You know, so because I still had some money leave over. Me and my sister, we got the thing labelled, went and got it pressed, pressed out about 1,000, got help with Jetstar to distribute and whatsoever. So now with that now, I've created the nice introduction with Maffy and Fluxy. They're dealing with me serious because they can see I'm serious. Because you spend little money where you have.
And for the viewers' purposes, who is Maffy and Fluxy?
Maffy and Fluxy now was at that, well, one of the most greatest reggae producers ever in England. I mean, they've worked with everybody. Shabba Ranks, Maxi Priest. You know, like the best of the best.
Yeah.
The majority of big tunes that we know coming from England, they would have a percentage in a lot of them.
Okay.
You know, like at that time as well, they were working with Glamour Kid. You know, Glamour Kid just sang his song, The Moschino.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So they were of that caliber, you know. Of my time, they were like Dr. Dre to me. You know, and that real talk, they were like that. So it was a privilege to me to have them to even say that, yeah, you're all right, well, you can come and work with me. So we done our thing. They put out the music now. Within 6 or 7 months, DJ Lucknow.
Yeah.
Because he's in that vicinity, came and made the connection with them.
Yeah.
Explained that he's doing new stuff. He's looking for vocals, reggae vocals. He took a couple from them, which are mine. They made an experiment. When they made the experiment now, obviously, at that time, there was nothing like it in garage. The reggae was not in garage at that time.
Yeah, this was your introduction to garage then?
This was my introduction to garage and garage introduction to reggae.
To reggae, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were able to find a label, which was Chronic, Scott Garcia, at that time, which he released the tune, which we know already, we see it on the Chronic label, the yellow label, and then with that, it got signed again with Red Rose Recordings. So,
and what's that? A UK company, Red Rose?
UK, yeah. They were at that time. They were a big UKG company, one of the biggest UKG companies at that time, and and it just grew from there. I mean, when something's the first, it's a refreshing thing.
So did you do a lot of PAs and shows off of that? I
done every PA. I done every show. I done every event.
And raves and stuff.
I done all of them. I done the Ibifas. I done the Ayia Napas. You know, it was a fruitful time. I mean, the song gravitated and people, you know, they took to it. As I said, it was probably a sense of the people who were raving, who had that Caribbean culture with them. They were probably happy to see that they got something for themselves.
Yeah, that was big still. It was big still, definitely, man. So would you say that was like a height in your... From that, when you got to go to like Ibiza and all these islands and stuff like that?
The biggest thing that, man. Yeah. Listen, we're in Brixton, innit? You know, we're Brixton.
Yeah, you jumped way ahead of that from Brixton as well. Like, I didn't even... We'll go back to that, but the height, would you say that's a height though? Yeah.
100%. I mean, it's a song that's sold. And for that scene, it's a song where every event what played, it will get played.
No, definitely.
It will get played.
So you had a banger then, basically?
Yeah.
So how did it feel having a banger?
I'll tell you that story now. I'll tell you that story because I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is because remember say I'm in the reggae world of thing, so he went and done his thing. He came back and played what he done. I was like, yeah, that's cool. But I'm never going to hear that playing because I'm not into that music. I'm not into those kind of raves. I'm still in the dancehall raves. That time I was still hard. You understand? I'm not going to these things.
He just took your vocals as an experiment.
He took it my thing as an experiment.
You're not concerned with what's going on over there at all?
It was the next year now. So why that thing grow and billing? I hear people saying, yo, I hear you got a little tune. I say, yeah, yeah. We went carnival, innit? Me and the mans then we gone carnival. Just normal thing, like we just gone carnival. We ended up at Choice FM. Now Choice FM was one dead end road that was right at the dead end. You understand? And it was the kind of houses there, you had balconies at the tops. So you had people standing out on the balconies. You had those kind of trees, you know, the trees were man-made planted, you know, on the pavements, you know, those little trees. So when we got to the road now and turned, remember, say, I don't really know nothing what's going on. You understand? Like, I probably got £5 in my pocket. You understand? And that's it. At £5 a month, like, that's how we're living. We ain't working. We ain't got nothing. They put on the tune. When they put on the people, yeah, when I say the people, them start jump. Yeah, I see people ripping out the tree. I went home. It was my knees them started to shake. I went home, it was too much for me. It was too much for me.
Why did your knees start shaking?
Nah, because what is this? What is this? Because you know something? Let me tell you something. This is something what I've never wanted to do because of I want to be famous or I want to have this or I want to have that. This is something what I've done because I've loved it. You know, like this is a real love thing. This is going from a child. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is something what we just love. We just like the reaction. So to know, say, you've actually done something and it's worked, where you can get that reaction, it was like, rah.
And how old was you at the time of this song?
I was about 18, 19.
18?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just really kind of come out of school.
Yeah, you're still young, you know, you understand? And to me, I was very immature. I never really got immature until I was about 25.
So what schools did you go to in that when you came back?
I came back, I went to Forest Hill.
Forest Hill, what, boys?
Yeah, I must be last 2 terms and they kicked me out. They expelled me out of the school still. Yeah.
So before that, before that you went school in Caribbean?
Yeah.
Okay, that was your only English school?
Yeah.
So you never done no primary here?
No, I done primary here. Yes. Yes, I done primary here.
Okay, which primary did you go to?
I went to Goldington Middle. Okay. That's a school in Bedford.
Oh, in Bedford? Oh, so you never came to London first?
I didn't come to London, no. It's only my sister leave. Yeah. My sister leave and come here.
Yeah.
So I came back here at the age... my first introduction probably was 15. Yeah.
To London?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
Yeah. So did you have an accent or anything?
I had a deep accent. So that's what I'm saying. People kind of gravitated to me because he's that, innit? He ain't no... He is that. You know, he is that. It ain't nothing. It's just he is that. He is that Caribbean person. So
because your parents was still in the Caribbean and that,
yeah.
Did you have any discipline in the house or was you just doing what you wanted to do?
Well, this is why I get expelled from school and these kind of things because you're wayward, innit? I was wayward. I weren't bad. I was just wayward. You know, I probably needed a lick, innit? You know, 2 lick and everything would have been fine. You understand? You know, but it is one of those kind of things. I mean, it's no one's fault. to, you know, like, my parents are great. You understand me? I said they thought they were helping me. I was just very good at manipulating them. I make them feel... You understand what I'm saying? So, no, it's just one of those kind of things. I mean, hindsight, innit?
So you see, like, okay, you were saying, like, Daddy Freddie, all those sort of people, you came when you was young, you was watching them. So how was the music scene when you grew up, though? The UK scene?
At what time?
Say from when you was 18, when you dropped that.
No, well, the UK scene was good. The UK scene was amazing.
What sort of artists was that at the time?
The artists who was around in the time, I mean, obviously I came back to Brixton, so I'm only in that, you know, that little area.
Yeah.
But in that area alone, you had multi-genre of wickedness, you know, like greatness. You know, I mean, my era is 57 Dynasty. You know, one of the best ever.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
yeah.
you got Rodney P round the corner, you only clap him. You've got So Solid, Face was, I live here, Face live here. I'm at the front, he's at the back. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it is. You know, my sister was here, there behind. You look out of her bedroom, you see his garden. You know, and that's So Solid, one of the biggest groups ever. You understand what I'm saying? Now, just in my estate.
What estate is that?
Myetsfield.
Okay, is that where you came back to?
Yeah.
So you lived in Myetsfield? Okay.
Just in my estate alone now, I mean, you had greatness. I mean, my elders, you'd have people like Slater, you know? You'd have... man, it was crazy, you know. It was crazy. The artist there, you know. You got Stinks. Yeah, Stinks is making a noise now. You understand? There's a whole crew. There's Shane Grizz. Yeah. Now Shane is one of the best rappers I've ever heard on this English thing. And I'm going back then where I say, come, let's go studio. Come with me, innit? You know, and when I say a different level, it even sticks to me now, like, raw. You know, like, amazing. You had down the road, you had 45, Short Dust, 45's bigger brother, Pod. He was in the X Factor or Britain's Got Talent within the last 5 years ago. You know, amazing gospel singer. You've got I was in a crew for a while. Fright Night Clan. You've got Black Rhino. Yeah, now who goes by the name of Soros. Yeah, one of the most amazingest lyricists you could ever imagine to hear. You had man like Rickman. Wolf for Tan. Yeah, you had Golden Melody. I don't even want to leave out no name. You got Bucky Joe. At them time, Bucky Joe playing sound. Yeah, running the thing sound. Now Bucky Joe is an artist. This is all around me at this time. You got Mad Ras now. Yeah, the Chop Chop Bass. Yeah, this is all around. You know, you got Gyal Flex. One of the best DJs over the last 2 decades. Glamzino, Demos, Simple Simon, Dixie. You know, this is all in one little area. So what's going on in Peckham? What's going on Dessau? We grew at the time when we grew with around the realness, you know, like you're growing up in the 80s, it was realness. And it didn't matter what genre. Whether it was reggae, hip-hop, rock, soul, it didn't matter what it was about. It was realness because that was before the technology. So they had to be at that level. Players of instruments. Players of instruments at that time. So we as children growing and watching these, we're like sponges. We're absorbing it all. Do you understand? Remember, say everything I retro know. We're still wearing Jordans. Jordan retired how many years ago? Because nothing ain't beating that. Because that was so pure. It's a different time. We grew with West Indies mushing up the world. You know why? Because they were growing and learning in a different time. Things change now. Technology kind of, if you've got the technology, you're going to win. But take everything away and let's start again, innit? Because then you get the best. You understand what I'm saying? So
what are you trying to say? Like, we've lost our way?
I think it's not even lost our way because we've always got it in us. But because we got so much different things to make it easier.
You say the artist is not as talented?
It's not, not at all. The artist is absolutely talented. The artist is always there. But what I'm trying to say is, like, you go in the studio without anything on it. Because you know how you want to hear. You know what you want to, you know how you want yourself to hear. You know that. You've got that in your head. So you try, you sing a tech, and then you listen back and say, nah, I needed to do this there, or do that there, or do that there. So you go back and ting it. You understand? So you keep going back until you get it. But now we don't have to keep going back. Because we got something else, we got a button what can do that for us. So you're never gonna, you miss out to learn the thing. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I'm trying to say. We always got greatness, but let's keep the same way. Like we're doing it fine. We're doing it fine. We were doing it fine before. Let's elevate that rather than try easier ways, or you understand? We don't need it.
Easier ways in, like, what sense are you saying though? Like in the recording, in what kind of sense?
In realness. Being true to yourself. Being true in every aspect. I think society has not actually being true. So within that reflects in everything. You know? As I said, we grew up in a different time. We grew up in a time where you didn't have all of these distractions. You didn't have all of these things. Half of them weren't even invented. You understand? So what really mattered is what really mattered. The real morals. Or your real, you understand what I'm saying? What's real? Now, you can have everything. So what is really real? And these things don't really matter, because what really matters is it's right there in front of us. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, look, right, you got mental health gone up. You've got a lot of low self-esteem, what has gone sky high. A lot of us are not feeling good with ourselves. You know, you've got a lot of individuals, a lot of children not feeling good with themselves, feeling they have to do that to make themselves feel better. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's about learn your own strength within to make yourself feel better. You don't need this to make yourself. It's an issue you got within yourself. Learn to love yourself and respect yourself. And then you will always, you understand what I'm saying? So you can take away everything, you still got that aura. And that's what I see what's kind of...
You said a lot of people are superficial, kind of.
It's not their fault. And it's not their fault.
So whose fault is it, would you say?
It's the whole society made up. You know how everything is just made up there. I mean, I tried to teach, I've got children, I've got boys, you know, in their 20s, going through their thing, and it's like the pressure. Dad, I need a new car. But this car now, this car's got to be no more than 1 year old. Yeah? This car's got to be no more than 1 year old. This car's got to be a certain name brand. You understand what I'm saying? Right? And this is because of what's going on everywhere else. Now, what I'm trying to say is, like...
What's this his first car, yeah?
No.
Okay.
No. But when I was that age, there was different mindsets where it didn't matter if you couldn't afford that brand new car. It didn't matter. As long as you had a car, and whatever car you had, you took care of it. If you have a £500, you could, nobody, and you driving a £500 car, nobody at that time wouldn't look down on you. And that's...
No, he's got a car, innit? I see your point.
You understand? Because at that ages, if I had £150, I'm looking for a car for £150. There's nothing else out there for me, no company out there to say, yeah, you can have it. Just give me a £200 or £300 a month. You understand what I'm saying? But my issue is like, we didn't have that. So we kind of like, you can only have what you can afford. So you're not putting yourself in certain problem. You understand me? I said, now, because we're in so much thing, I stress the pound. You understand what I'm saying? This is serious stress. Because now you had it. Now you had it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You do everything, and after that thing gone now you're starting to think, oh, well, people might think I'd drop off and rare. Why are we even thinking like that? Because it doesn't matter. You know, you're doing your lane. And you respect a man, even if he's driving a lesser car, it no matter. Because you don't know that. You understand what I'm saying? That man might have less on his mortgage to pay. Because he's using other monies. You know, so these are the kind of things where we're more on what's in your face than what really kind of matters.
Say we can easily be blinded then, yeah?
We can very easily be blinded. I think
blinded already.
Well, some people blinded from before me born. You understand? Because you had Burning Spear, you had the elders talking about these things, Bob Marley's been talking about these things. We learn from these things. We choose to ignore. We all know what is good and what's bad. You understand? We all know to love our brother, love our sister. We all know it. We've all grown and heard it.
I've been told it, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's up to us now if we want to... You understand? Yeah. This is the thing. Yeah.
So what artists have you worked with?
I've worked with... From when? From the beginning?
Yeah, from the beginning. General, like, what sort of artists have you worked with throughout your career?
I've worked with reggae artists. I've worked with UKG artists. I've worked with hip-hop artists. I work with various amount of artists, to be fair. I mean, it's quite... It's a 30-year. It's 30 years.
Career, yeah?
Yeah.
So you followed up after that joint with the DJ Luck?
Yes.
You had more UKG ones, yeah?
After that time there, that tune got signed with Red Rose. So with that now, I done, I think about 3 releases with them. We done Bubblegum, a tune called Bubblegum. We done a tune called Grimy. And I think one next tune. They done a remix again to the Troublesome track as well. Yeah, that's another, and that's a kind of a pretty vinyl. They use a picture vinyl still. So that's that. I've had remixes with Z Bias. Various amount of them that tune alone has had about 12 different remixes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one song. Everyone's had a piece of that tune.
Yeah.
This is how the thing is. Yeah. Yeah.
And how long ago did you do that tune?
That tune was voiced in 1997. Yeah.
Okay. That's a long time, man.
Yeah.
You still so what? Are you still making music today?
I am. Yes. I mean, I've had a couple of releases on the jungle scene with a label called Players. Production Potential Bad Boy. I had a major release. Was it 2 years ago with Majestic? We're currently working on an album now with a label called Point Blank. Point Blank Records now. So
what sort of album is that? What sort of feel, vibe?
The album is gonna be really basically is chapters. Chapters are troublesome, and I would say, Windrush, and within that you have reggae, you have soul, you have hip hop, you have garage, you have jungle. So you're gonna find all of these things on the album.
So you were saying, what was you saying about the garage influence with the reggae?
Yeah, well, the garage influence is my song, isn't it? I mean, is DJ Luck. He took the vocals. Before that, there was nothing like that. There was nothing. Everything was all the samples were soul. They were R&B and soul.
So you trying to say that kind of started like a new kind of...
It started a new wave, and it brought the Caribbean people into those waves where they weren't there before. You know, it brought the mans them into the dances and the gal them into the dances.
What was a garage wave like before then?
The garage wave, I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, I never went. I was around.
So you already come when the mans them come,
yeah? I was reggae. I mean, them time the garage was Patrick Cox shoes and you understand. I
had them still. Yeah.
I'm Desert Clarks.
Yeah.
You understand? There's a difference.
I got even that. Yeah, we'll get into that in a sec. But yeah, you're Desert Clarks. Now I was Cox still, but I'm Clarks as well.
Well, you know the thing.
Yeah,
it was two different vibes. You know, like there's two different love of music. You know, the garage is quick. You got different drugs going on inside these places. You understand? I'm reggae. I don't know nothing about these things.
But the mix was a beautiful thing.
Man, it needed to happen because it brought unity.
Yeah, because there's even other tunes where, you know what I'm saying, and they're bangers as well. So
100%, and it made it possible.
And even certain artists that like or MCs, not even that do their thing, they would even do it in a ragga style, some of them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can see there's enough of them. You can even mention, he used to Shabba. From Jungle, he used to kind of do ragga style. Yeah. What was Stevie Happy D? Jungle as well, wasn't it? Yeah. But he would and you know, they have all them sort of...
No, but Jungle's different still. Yeah. Jungle's a totally different kettle of fish than the garage. You got to remember, say, Jungle is probably like 10, 15 years before garage.
Yeah, because I started at Jungle, man.
You know, like Jungle is that's the their heads. They would be
MC Det.
You looking at but you're looking at these people. You're looking at the age. They're like early 50s.
When now?
Yeah. So that's like they're my elders. So when that music really a thing, me never really you understand. I mean,
well, you was a strictly ragga then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm through and through, in and out. You understand? yeah, and that's my family. Yeah, you know, I'm more roots. Yeah, more on the root side more than the ragga thing. I'm more on the root side of things. Even now, it's still same old music I play in my car. Same old. You understand? Same old. It's roots and culture. I'm about togetherness. Culture upliftment. Nothing negative. Us.
Positive. Yeah, and that's always been about it. That's always been the message.
You understand? Us.
Yeah, it's always been it, man. Same, definitely. So who would be your favourite 5 artists of all times? Reggae.
Burning Spear.
Yeah.
Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Dennis Brown.
Yeah.
Michael Rose. Garnet Silk.
Garnet Silk, that's my man still. That's my man. So what do you think of podcasts and stuff like this anyway?
I think it's amazing, my brother. Absolutely. This is needed, you know? It's independent and it's real. You know, nothing watered down, nothing dilute.
Nothing. Real conversation, man. Real dialects, definitely, man. I appreciate it, man. So what do you think the drill scene and the current state of UK music scene, how it's grown from back in your day?
Man, it's a beautiful thing. And this is what man was fighting for. That's what man was fighting for. This is it. You know, we have talent. We show us. Now we're being seen. The youth, they just need to keep on going. That energy, that's what it's about. And be true to yourself. Don't water down the thing. You know, people are going to say this, people are going to say that because they might be older now. You understand? Because we might be older now. When we were 17, it's the same energy. It was exactly the same energy. It was just a different music. But it was that same identity. You understand? And they're doing the right thing. And they have a bigger platform. keep on doing it so the next ones after them, it's more greater things for them. This is what it's about. Us, we deserve this. We've been such a part in so much. Why not? What you mean?
What advice would you have for up and coming artists trying to get into music?
Just be yourself. You have nothing to prove, only to yourself. Just be yourself. If you're yourself, you're gonna sing your best music. And that's the whole thing. Just keep in your lane and just do you. Simple. Because that's what music is. People want to see who is you. And the more real you are to you, is the more people are going to feel it. You understand?
That's what's going to spin me to that. That was a good setup still. So, who's Troublesome? How did you get that name?
My mum. My mum named me Troublesome. I'm cantankerous. You understand? I'm cantankerous. Yeah, you got to tell him 1, 2, 3 times. He will listen, he will get it. But why it can't be the first time? You understand? Cantankerous, unnecessary. You understand? Because you're good, really. You understand what I'm saying? But hard-headed.
Yeah, troublesome. Yeah, no, facts, definitely. Let me give you a little quick fire round. So like, it's 5 questions, yeah? Quick fire. Bounty or beanie?
Beanie, man.
Hard food with ackee and saltfish, yeah? Or rice and peas and chicken?
Hard food.
A thick or slim thing?
You mean I discriminate?
you got I need one though.
But I
know, I hear you.
You mean I discriminate?
Alright, we'll take that then. Clarks or Wallabies?
No, but you have Clark's Wallabies, innit?
Huh?
You have got Clark's Wallabies. You ever said desert or Wallabies? I say desert boot.
No, it's Clark's with desert boots, isn't it? Wallabies with the round kind of...
Yeah, but they're still Clark's.
Well, Wallabies Clark's.
You got Clark's Wallabies.
Whoa.
Yeah. My Clark's, man. Yeah, but Clark's desert boot. 100%.
Clark's desert boots over that style, over the Wallaby style.
Yeah. Okay. Forget the Wallabies.
I never knew that as well, you know.
Yeah, see there.
Rum or Magnum?
Rum.
Yeah.
Rum,
yeah?
How you mean?
Okay, yeah, no, that's it. That's it. That's all it was, man.
Yeah.
That's all it was, man.
It was easy.
So where would you like to see yourself in the next 5 years?
Healthy. Just healthy. You understand? I mean, that's really it, just healthy. And that's all it is.
So anything besides music that you do?
Anything? No.
Just music.
Just music, man. Just music.
No other business ventures?
No other business ventures. I'm music guy.
Yeah. So when can the people expect the new music from you, man?
Well, we're almost there. I mean, we're almost there. We've got a couple of singles coming, so before the end of the year, you'll get a couple of singles. But the album should be dropping soon. It's 75% done. 75% done. Yeah. We've got some new acts coming as well.
Being an older artist, how does it like? Do you feel like you're cut out for it still, or you just doing your thing?
Nah, you see what it is? I always have to remember my age. And this is the thing. I remember who I am, and as I said, you got to know your lane. Your lane changes in time. You can't have the same mindset as you had when you're 21. You're not 21. People are looking at you differently. You understand? So even the way you write your bars differently. Things I said back then, we can't say it now. Because it don't...
So you'd say you're more conscious of the things you say?
100%.
So
I'm a father.
So if you was writing something, a lyric, and you felt like you was being negative in that lyric, you would change it?
I wouldn't put it there.
You wouldn't put it there?
No, 100%, because I'm about, as I said, I'm about unity. And I'm about us. And not spoiling the craft. You have to kind of respect the craft. And why? Why bring down the thing where you can be intelligent to say something without? Use your intelligence to, you understand, to show your feelings, because that's all it is feelings, isn't it? And I ain't got nothing to prove. So I mean, if I say something, listen, I'm a musician. Yeah? I ain't no boxer. If I'm a boxer, I go in the ring and box, innit? Boxer would thump me in my face and I'll drop down, innit? Because I'm not that. Yeah? I ain't no gunman. You understand? I'm a musician. is an artist. When me I talk about this and talk about that, if I'm not doing that, I'm not lying to no one. You understand? The first tune you hear me sing, I got so much girl, that's how I was living. I go down the road, I come back with 5 numbers in it. You understand me? I said, that's how man was living. That was my thing. So I ain't like, nah. You understand? Each to their own, but I know my lane, innit? And I have to be true to myself.
Yeah, we all have to be. We have to be. Not everybody is, but yeah, no, I agree with you fully, man.
Yeah, you know?
Definitely, man.
I might be feisty on something, but you'd understand the feistiness, how I would write it. You understand it? You'll never hear me say I want to lick down something. Nah, because I don't. I want you to win. I want you to win. I want you to win.
You're not an advocate of the fuckery, basically. Nah, yeah, no, of course.
Nah. We never go like that, you know?
So throughout your music career, 30 years, do you feel you've had support in that?
100%, man. 100%. I've had bare love.
Like DJs, radios, 100%. Stuff like that.
I give thanks. I big up all of the DJs, all of them. All of them, and you know, and just keep the thing going. I've had love and I've had support. And it ain't just me, is it? There's thousands of us. You can't play me every day. You understand what I'm saying? It's about growth and understanding. You know, there's others to play.
So you see this new project you're working on, yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of style of music can we expect?
Man, you're getting everything. But you know what I say? You get realness. You're getting realness, nothing watered down. I'll be a pepper tune, everything a pepper.
Any more garage tunes or anything like that?
How you mean? Of course.
Or funky even or whatever.
100%. There's something for everyone in there.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's about. It's about the people. It's not about me. You know, I have a little thing. The Father give me a little thing and go and do your thing because it's for a reason. And that's all it is. It ain't nothing dramatic. It ain't no hype. It's just you like the thing, bob your head in it, drink a juice, enjoy the music. And that's all it is. There ain't nothing more.
No, 100, man. That's as real as it can get, man. So is there anything you'd like the people to know? Socials, anything like...
Yeah, well, you can get me, you know, I'm here, Troublesome UK, on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, just hook me up, man. Like, I'm here, we got new music. All the people who like the stuff in the past, check out some of the new things. You understand? Because if you like some of the top stuff in the past, you're going to love the new things because that's the vibe. That's the sound. So you know who I am. You know my vibe, innit? So it's just good music. You understand? But real music, it come like basmati rice, cassava dumpling, yam, that shit. Yeah, I'm the cassava yam. You understand? I mean that.
Yeah.
So you understand? I'm bringing back that real thing, innit? You know? That's what I represent. There has to be a balance. There's gonna be somebody who has to represent the champagne. There's gonna be somebody who has to represent. I represent the dragon stout. You understand? Come check me in it.
Yeah, now I'm the fish and chip shop man still.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm the fish and chip shop man. We ain't going to know, you know what I'm saying? We're keeping it basic.
But
like
there's nothing wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. If that's your lifestyle, but I'm in reality. More people go and get fish and chips on a Friday, you know what I'm saying, than go into some fancy restaurant.
I've never eaten sushi in my life.
Never either. Never.
But I've heard it's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't even want no sushi.
But I've heard what it is. So, you understand me? I said, nah.
I can't work with sushi.
No, I just stick in my lane. It's a humble lane. And you don't know the thing, innit? We don't need to hype nothing. The voice is still there. The voice is still crisp. Nothing to change.
Nah, that's good to know, man, and that you're in the game, man. What's your best ever performance that you've done?
I'd say Ayia Napa.
Ayia Napa?
Yeah, that was one of the early ones where I had, you know, is a thing where you've got something to prove. So, like, they got me there, innit, as some little, like an opener. Yeah? Because remember, it's a reggae I'm reggae, and they're sophisticated. At that time, it was against the odds, innit? You understand? So I was like, okay. And what was it? Yeah. So it was in a kind of a bar kind of thing, outside event, and they play my tune. Now, even some of the big people.
But wait a second. Before they're playing your tune and all that, remember you're going somewhere that's flight paid for, everything paid for. Just off, you know what I'm saying, someone experiments, and you're loving the whole experience straight away. Yeah, now you can go into it. Yeah,
right. So I'm there now. But you talk about flight. Remember, said me young still in her. See, when you're young, you're hype. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're young, you're hype. So I'm watching everything still.
Yeah.
You understand? 'Cause I'm hype.
Yeah.
I was hype.
Yeah.
So I'm watching. Your room's bigger than my room. I'm hype. I'm hype. I'm not saying I'm right.
Yeah.
You look now, I'm wrong. 100%
You're just saying
wrong.
what it is at the time. How your mentality was,
But I know the gas now.
Yeah.
Because I'm in Ayia Napa, so I already know the gas.
Yeah.
Because I've already done from Brighton to Liverpool.
Okay.
You understand? So now I'm in Ayia Napa now. Yeah. So I know the reaction.
Yeah. What do you mean Brighton to Liverpool? Like
the gigs, the shows.
From Brighton and every other city up until Liverpool. Yeah. That's work.
Yeah.
That's work.
So now, anyway, so I'm in it. I got all swell-headed, in it. My head got big. Young, so your room's bigger, all your rooms are bigger, okay. You're getting double the amount, yeah? But my tune bang up everything at that time. And that's how I'm watching it. I'm not watching nothing else, not that you've been in the scene for how many years, that you've created the thing, and you've got a whole hour set, but my thing is only 5 minutes. I'm not watching all of these things. You understand? That's what I'm saying. I'm wrong, but this is how I'm watching. I'm young, you know, you're hot-headed. So anyway, I've got something to prove. Yeah? So now, we've gone to the event now, and they played my song. Say I'm supposed to go on at, I don't know, say 1 o'clock. So it's like 11 o'clock now. So I'm in the place now. They play the tune, and like just a DJ start, the whole place go mad and everything. So I just start the PA one time there, and then, you understand, I jump up on the bar. And when I say, you know, like you've done the place where you didn't really, not really singing, people are singing with you. The best ever. Never had that before. Never had that before. You get there, baby, or they'll sing but I don't know if it's alcohol. I don't know if it's that prime time, because there's a prime time for every tune. You understand what I'm saying? Because at that time, I don't know, it was winning. Then obviously you had other tunes what came.
No, of course you did.
And they won. You understand? Even though yours will get a forward, that's the tune at the time.
That's the tune at the time, yeah. But every time your tune came on at that time, it was big forward.
Man, you see me, that tune I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful, 100%. I am grateful because it made me see love where I didn't even know was there, in a sense. You know, you know, you can go into any town or you're doing events. I remember there was one event, I swear it was Scotland or something. One of them places there. I'm gone in there. And it's like the only black person in the place. But every man, they look black. But they're white, but they look black. But it didn't even look like, you know some of them, they look like, you know, like the Eminem or, they look like G.
No, of course.
Like real gangster, man. Like real you know, Moschino, Versace, suit to suit and. So, you know, say, you step in them places, I was like, raw. I felt a little bit of a way still, yeah. I felt a little bit outnumbered. The love and respect after the tune. It's not me, it's the song.
Music.
It's the song.
Music brings
people in.
It does. It breaks all those boundaries.
Do you understand?
I mean, them things there, it crushes it like that.
It makes, you understand? Next event in Birmingham, Bullring Centre, there's some club near there, actually in the centre. So I got in there, it's like me and one next man, And it was like, you know, St. Answer is a bad place. You know, you understand, the youth them don't really play. You could feel the atmosphere. You wouldn't feel comfortable if you're not from there. You know, you stepped in there just to walk through the door to the stage. You felt away. You're outnumbered, you feel away. You pick up the microphone.
You're not in London now, mate.
You pick up the microphone, you start singing the song.
Yeah.
The whole atmosphere changed.
Yeah.
The love.
Music does that, man.
Yeah, and I see that with music. I just see that, you know?
Yeah.
These are the kind of things. So, you know, this is...
Yeah. You know that from Michael Jackson and them artists there, man.
Yeah, but when you see them things on TV, you don't really expect. You understand? Remember, say we're just normal people. We're not like these people. These people are the celebrity people. We're normal people. You understand? So when you get that kind of vibe, it's like, wow, give thanks.
Yeah, you have to, man.
You know, 100%. Give thanks. I'll give thanks. And so much has come from then. So much goodness has come from then. I'm still doing things, you know, they're gravitating to the thing. I give thanks, 100%. And that's from where I come from. All the experiences, you know, being around if you're being around good, you have to be good to keep it up. Or you understand, I was around good. There was always inspirations. Everywhere you look, there was inspirations. You know, I didn't even have to come out of my estate. We had a dance every single weekend in the estate. We had sound system on my landing. Shaka T was on my landing. You understand? We had a dance every single weekend. You had the hut right there. You had Normandy pub.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go anywhere. It was active. As a youth, it was like, raw. And you're just seeing all of this. You're just observing. Come on. You understand? So when you go out there, you're going out there in a different... You're going out there already sharp.
Because you've had like a long career. What's been like your most frustrating thing about the music game, if any?
Frustrating bit? You know, it's life, innit? You got fakeness out there, innit? You have fakeness. You watch it. You know, if you don't grab yourself, you understand, you get sink into the thing. And that, but over experience brings maturity. You understand? So it's about overstanding the thing. There's nothing really to be frustrated. I mean, things are happening. Artists are making it. Artists are they're singing. Their stuff is getting heard. And that's what it's about.
So because you're about the unity, as long as artists are making it, you're happy.
Man, that's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
It's about keeping the music going.
No, definitely, 1,000,000%. No, 1,000,000%.
It don't matter what you're doing. This ain't got nothing to do with me. But
bigger
as
than
long
man,
as you're winning, whatever you're doing, and getting your things out there, we have that, and it can only get greater. It's been getting greater.
Yeah, of course it has, 1,000,000%, yeah.
Look how easy it is. You only had a couple...
It's been getting easier and easier because in your generation...
It was hard.
Thanks, yeah, that's facts.
It was hard.
And even in mine it was hard, so I know you lot...
Mate.
There was nothing there.
Mate.
There was nothing there.
It was hard. You might have one station or two stations.
Yeah.
And if you ain't linked with the right... You understand? If you're linked with the right, that means your production, because back then it was hard to get good quality. So you're fighting with just your quality.
Yeah, of course, man.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I've got tunes that come out on record and the quality is bad. There's something happened in the pressing or whatsoever, so you're just stuck with that. So the tune now, that's the tune dead. Because that was the technology then. That's just how, this is what people had to go through, man. Man, it's a blessing right now. And it's, to me, it's a beautiful thing. Because I was there then. And I'm doing my thing now, and so I'm utilising.
So let me ask you a question though. I got one more before we go. You said you like with the buttons making it easier in the studio and that, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you prefer to still be on reel to reel? 100%.
You know why? You don't get caught. You're always on your game, like
your A game.
It improves you. Whoever you are. Whoever you are, it improves you.
You seem like you want to take the hard way.
Nah, but
not the hard way, but the original way.
You know why you say that? When you go on stage, if you ain't got that auto-tune, if you ain't got that thing there, what you gonna do?
No, but I'm from like you lot's cloth, innit? Like I don't do the phone thing. I don't do no auto-tune. Man's the instrument, innit?
I do auto-tune.
I do.
My things are auto-tune now.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, I love it.
What made you do that? What made you even want to experiment and do that? Because you didn't do that from the start, did you?
No, you didn't have that from the start.
That's
but
what
at the end of the day, you have to understand, you can't be stupid. You can't fight with something what's changed. Like, I'm not one of them idiots. You understand? I ain't fighting. I'm moving with the team.
Yeah, so you're moving with the times.
Listen,
as long as you know that. That's what.
My head is like, all right then. Since when 2pm, TPN or MDM, since they come with the sound.
I'm sprung.
They come with that sound, everything of that sound. Over a period of time, people's ears are being programmed to that sound. If you take off that auto-tune, that tune is going to sound not mastered. It ain't going to sound mixed. It's going to sound off to people because they're used to that sound now. You understand? Whether it's reggae, it's all got that sound. Everything have that sound. Auto-tune is, come on. So why am I going to be that idiot? And that's how I think about it. Like, why? Because I'm not fighting that. And if that's what you like, I'm doing it for people. I'm not doing it for me. I'm singing for people. I'm singing something what I want you to like. And if you like that thing, I'm going to... You understand?
No, I get
it's
it.
not me.
I get it still.
You understand? You understand? I'm doing it for... Yeah?
Yeah.
Best ever recording session. I don't know, man. I don't even know.
Must have been one in there where you just felt, you
see me now. I just love them. It ain't even.
It's all of them, yeah?
Yeah, you see, my thing is studio. You see, my love is studio. And that's me. Like, I love studio. Like, I could spend all day, all night in studio. Going on stage, it's not really my thing. You understand me?
Yeah, I'm the opposite to you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Studio was cool.
But I know like people like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different kind of vibe. But my thing is, the studio is the creation. I love that, the start of it, that whole creating. Putting down that first vocal. Harmonizing. Yeah? You know, and you know, that's... And then come and then listen. You see all of that? That's bad. To me, that's bad. Having something in your head, you write something, you have it in your head. You lay it down and it sounds exactly how you had it in your head. So that means you've won your battle. But that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to do, yeah.
You know, get it what you have in your head. When you've done that, now that's me, innit? Like, I love studio. I love that part of it. Going on stage, it's already done. I've already done it. You already know it. You singing it with me.
Yeah, that's the part, man. Because you know they're happy with what you done. You know what I'm saying?
No, but my thing is like, right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make another one for you.
You see, when you say creation, I would take it. It wouldn't be the studio then. It would be actually getting the beat and you're in your write and then you start writing it.
It's all one. It's all connected.
Yeah. No, but some people would work in the studio. I don't really even like to go studio unprepared or even think I'm just gonna make it there and then. I don't really work like that.
Yeah, no, but that's different. And to me, that comes with time. Yeah. And that's only my view of things, because over the period of time, I've changed how I address certain things. Yeah. You know, I've changed how I go about it over a period of time, because I think in my head it's understanding. Now, it don't matter where I am. You whatever instrumental you give me, 20 minutes you got a song. You know, and because the way I deal with it, you know, like the music, I don't have that head block anymore.
No, we can do that.
You know, but to me, it's just, but I get what you're saying. It's your preference, because
that's my preference,
in your head, it's your better creation. You understand?
If you want the best from me, just give me the beat and give me 2 days.
100%.
That's all. If you want the best,
that was me.
Yeah, I can give you. I can give you that instant if you want it, but that's the instant. You want a masterpiece when you're dealing. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So that's what it is. Yeah.
No, I get you. But I don't know. It's because I'm old, isn't it? Like, you know, you deal with things. The battles are gone. You know, I used to have certain battles where I used to have to write something. And you reach 9 line, and then you're all getting all stressed, and you got to put down the book, and then you come back the next day, and then you finish it off. I used to go through all of that. Now
I don't know about that. There,
but I used to go. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to write the whole thing.
That's why I closed the book totally and just started doing it in the head. So there's no pen, there's no nothing. Yeah, I just started doing it like that. And then if I did get a thing, I would have, like, say I'd have an 8 already, then I'd add another 4 to it, and then another 4, and that's the 16, you know what I'm saying? So I write in 4s anyway, blocks of 4.
No, what's...
Yeah.
I go line by line.
Yeah, no, everyone does it different, yeah.
And that's what I said.
Yeah,
it's whatever works.
For you, yeah.
Whatever works for you. And what I'm trying to say is, like, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, yeah, you might have elevated and dealing it with a different way. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's more you do something, is the better you're gonna get at it. You understand what I'm saying? The more familiar you're gonna, you understand. Like, I understand this mind block.
One of the Dynasty members told me this, man. It's always stuck. Practice makes better, innit? It was Paradise. So
Paradise am my brother.
And from that, I locked that info, and that's what it was, man. If you always practice, you're always gonna get better. You know what I'm saying?
And there you go.
And that's it, man.
And if you're doing something, as long as we're doing it, you're supposed to have a whole heap of practice in you.
That's it,
and
bro,
this is what I'm trying to say.
That's right.
You understand? From 1997, I was 2021 now. You understand? Some people not even born them time.
Yeah, no, of course, man. Facts.
You understand?
Yeah, no, facts. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna make you, because we're about this unity thing, leave the people with a good kind of note.
But it's just love still, you know? And at the end of the day, we've only got each other, you know? Let's take everything away. Even the little, you ain't gonna agree on everything.
No, of course not.
But we are still
one.
We are still one.
Don't have to be enemies.
We are not gonna agree with our brothers and sisters and mummy and daddy sometime. But it's still mummy and daddy.
You still love them.
Sister.
Yeah, you still love them.
You understand what I'm saying? So this is the kind of thing at the end of the day, like, we just we just need to unify, you know? Just love each other, innit? Love ourselves. And move forward, innit? And let our children know our children. You understand? Because we're grown now. Enough of our kids don't know each other. And we need to kind of break these kind of cycles, have these little family days. You understand? Come we go park and let the kids run up and down. You understand? These are little things. And you just do your part, innit? No one's trying to be no superwoman or superman. Just do your part.
If we all do a good part, then in the
100%.
Then in the end, it can be good, then, isn't it?
There you go.
You go, man. But yeah, no, I appreciate you for coming down, my bro, man. Love, man, and yeah.
No, respect still.
Every time, man.
You know, go and do your thing. You know, big things are going.
Free smoke.
What you mean, man?
Yeah, no, definitely, man. We're privileged to have you on here, man. Seriously.
Love
man.
and honour. You don't know. Big up everyone.
And we hope
watching.
everything even goes well for you with the music, you know what I'm saying?
Well, there you go. You understand? This is the thing, we're just trying to make good music. That's about it. This is what it is.
And like you said, it's all about building bridges and unity. So anything you need, we're hearing it, and that's 100%, what it is, man.
100%. The album's coming, Point Blank Records. That's the label, so watch out for the thing. There must be a tune there for everyone. This is the thing. Troublesome.
Definitely, man. So look out for that, man. And yeah, people, that's another episode of 3Smoke wrapped up. That's like the episode 30. Big up Troublesome for coming down, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Jabba Jones. Big up Mo in the building. Big up Spoon. And yeah, we're out, man. 3Smoke, 3Smoke, 3Smoke.
Tell them straight, I'm talking things. Tell them straight, we talking things on things on things on things. With my band. We screaming out, 3Smoke, we giving out.